Uh, damn it, there was probably like a post-credits thing. There was probably like a post-credits little cutscene. Damn it, there was probably like a final little picture or something like that. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't know if I can click continue. I don't think it will put me back in the DLC. I think resume game is just for the main game. I mean, there's not really much reason for me to like have restarted my stream because it like segments out, which is like really annoying. And I did finish it, but I wanted to like talk a bit about it. Oh wait, no, I am here. Oh, okay, fierce. Okay, I'll just like do the last part again, and then I'll talk through the. I think it's because I like went to go change my mic volume, and it like stops the game temporarily when you do that. Because like as soon as I came back from switching my mic volume, it crashed. I just like I listened to myself on my stream and I sounded really loud, so I went to go lower myself. Uh, Tarsier is crazy. I remember when I first played this, it did not hit me. I did not even put any of the pieces together whatsoever until right here. Until I was in the fucking room. I didn't even question or think. I was just like so stunned by the revelation that like, oh shit, this is where gnomes come from. Like this, like the lady is the one who's creating the gnomes. Like that explains that. I was like, oh, that's the big reveal. And then boom. Oh my god, it's just so fucking crazy. I just the first time I did this, I was so blown away. I was just like I was in complete shock. I was just in complete shock. I probably cried. Like this is just like next level. Like when I think of 10 out of 10 DLC that potentially exceeds the base game. I don't necessarily know if this exceeds the base game, but it's very close. It's very close. This is such a good DLC to not only give extra context to multiple things in the game, but also like make it that tragic and like devastating. Like, it's just insane. It's so insane. It's just so insane. Like, yeah, assignment Ada is really cool, and like, oh, that's cool that it's Ada that actually rings the clock to rebel. But like, you know, it stops there. Is the level of coolness. Oh, Grandma Gun, you are missed. Wait, there is like a no. Is this like a foreshadowing for Little Nightmares 2? It is! It is! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is just like this is so cool. This is just so cool. I love this game. I love this game so much. I love this game. I love Little Nightmares 2. This makes me want to go and replay Little Nightmares 2 and try and see if I can see any like little secrets. I doubt there are because Little Nightmares 2 was also developed by Tarsier, but Little Nightmares 3 is by Supermassive as far as I'm aware. Still published by Bandai Namco, I think, but yeah. Uh, Oh my god. This game and this franchise just they're just so special. They're just so special. I love it. I love it. What made you play Little Nightmares 2 before playing the DLC? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that, Mitchie? You mean like this DLC? Why not Little Nightmares DLC, Little Nightmares 2? That is what I'm doing. I'm playing I'm playing Little Nightmares 2 after. That'll be my next stream game. You made it sound like you played Little Nightmares 2 already? Yeah, I have. I played all of these before. I played Little Nightmares, I played the DLC, and I played Little Nightmares 2 before. I'm replaying them in preparation for Little Nightmares 3. I played Little Nightmares 2 when it came out. I pre-ordered it. Played it on release day. You thought it was my first playthrough? Oh, you thought me talking about my past playthrough was was like me talking about past life? A dream I had. No, I played these before. It's been a while though. It's been a long time. I first played Little Nightmares in 2018 and the DLC. I don't know if the DLC was out when I first played it. I don't think it was. Maybe it was. I think it was. I think it was. I think when I played Little Nightmares, the DLC was already out and I played them one after another. I replayed the base game. I feel like I've played the base game like 2 or 3 times. Maybe trying to get trophies or something. The DLC I've only played once or twice. But I feel like if I have played it twice, I only played like the first or second chapters of it twice. Because I remember virtually nothing about the third chapter, which makes me think I only played it once. But that was back in 2019. So it's been a long time since I've played. Almost 6 years. And I remember this game very vividly. Like even when I played the base game, like I remember it very vividly. It's just one of those games that sticks with you. I just thought you played Little Nightmares 1, then Little Nightmares 2, then came back for the DLC. Oh, I see, I see. No, I played those back in 2018 for the first time. And then when Little Nightmares 2 came out in 2021, I played it on release day. I don't remember if I played it all in one day. I feel like I probably did. Maybe I tried to savor it and like played it in 2 halves or something. But yeah, I love these games. These games are so good. I'm really excited for my Little Nightmares 2 replay because I actually haven't replayed that game. As far as I can remember, maybe I did replay it like one time trying to get like all the collectibles and stuff. I might have replayed sections, but I've never done a full replay of it. So I'm excited for that. It has been 4 years, I think, since I played Little Nightmares 2. Which is also great. Ah, I'm so I have exceedingly high hopes for Little Nightmares 3, high expectations. I try not to keep my expectations too high because that just means you're going to be more disappointed if it does flop. But I just can't help it. Little Nightmares 1, Little Nightmares 2, and the Little Nightmares 1 DLC, they're just impeccable. They're just so good that it's like it's hard to it's hard to lower my expectations because they just never miss. I've also played. Have you played the phone game, Michi? It's called Very Little Nightmares. It's like a whole separate game. It's not like an adaptation of uh like Little Nightmares 1 or anything like that. It's like a whole different um like setting and everything like that. You only played the first? Oh, wait, you have to play the second game. You have to play the second game. You can't when I stream it, maybe like tomorrow or like in the coming week or whatever, you can't watch me. You have to play it. You said you're not playing anything right now. That's your homework. That's the next game you have to play. Little Nightmares 2, I when I played it, I was I'm pretty sure I was under the opinion that like it was better than the first game. I was like, this is just better. I was like, this game, it's rare that a sequel will exceed its predecessor, but it succeeded in more ways than one. Little Nightmares 2 is so good. I'm watching you play it fight me. I will fight you. I'll ban you. I will ban you. You can't spoil yourself. You have to play it. I mean, if you want to spoil yourself, I can't speak. If you want to spoil yourself, go for it, but it really is so good. It's just it hits so different obviously if you're playing it. And because I'm not playing it for the first time, I'm not reacting to things I already know. So you're getting like a different reaction from it. You're not like you might be like shocked or like whatever, but I'm not feeling those emotions because I've already like seen like the big reveals and things like that. So it just won't hit as hard. It won't hit as hard. Vic came in yesterday when I was playing the base game for Little Nightmares. She still has to finish Little Nightmares 2. She also doesn't think she's played the Little Nightmares DLC. And I said like, I'm probably gonna play the DLC tomorrow, so don't come in and like spoil yourself for when you play it. And I think she's gonna play them closer to the Little Nightmares 3 release in October. So she can like go from Little Nightmares 1, the DLC, into Little Nightmares 2, and then just like straight into Little Nightmares 3 when it comes out. I'm inviting her when you stream Little Nightmares 2. I mean, she won't come in. I said not to come in to not spoil herself. Um... Wait, so now that I know that you've not played Little Nightmares 2, I won't talk about it. I'm very persuasive. Anyway, let me talk about this game. Um, you should play the phone game as well. The phone game is great. It's like a completely separate thing. I feel like I don't really remember much of the story of the phone game. I feel like it might take place before even Little Nightmares 1. Little Nightmares 2 is a prequel. Is a prequel to Little Nightmares 1. So it gives you more context on Little Nightmares 1 and whatever. Oh my god, wait, that is crazy. Now that I think about that little teaser at the end after the credits for Little Nightmares 2. Oh fuck. This is oh god, I this is this franchise is crazy. I would be disappointed now if Little Nightmares 3 doesn't touch on anything from the other Little Nightmares games. That would disappoint me a bit. Just because they've done so well to link up the world and things like that, I would be disappointed if there was no connections. Uh, fuck. Fuck. Let me talk about like the actual DLC and give my thoughts on that and stuff like that. It's just it's just a masterclass. It's so good. It's just like the painful irony and like how I love it. I would have loved it if Six and the boy interacted more. They had some more interactions. That would have definitely been cooler. I don't know how they could have done it without uh, adding like another chapter in there, but I feel like for what it was, they really made it work and it was just great the way it was. Um, yeah, I love. I said this about 5 times while I was playing, but I love a DLC that seamlessly works with the base game or has like a simultaneous story. Uh, I mentioned Assignment Ada. That works in this context. Outlast Whistleblower works with that kind of simultaneous story thing. I guess Outer Wilds, that DLC is. I mean, the game is completely non-linear, but it does still work in that context. Um, and Little Nightmare. It's so good. It's so good. Not only is the lady the cause for the gnomes and like the one who's creating them, which I guess it kind of makes sense why there's not really that many gnomes in. Oh my god, maybe that means that the lady, maybe that's her house that you like go into. Or maybe she's just out in the world just creating all these gnomes or something like that. Because Little Nightmares 2, there's not like there aren't any gnomes. There's one section at the beginning of the game, which is the DLC. It's called the Gnomes Attic DLC. And it's just a little section. It's just a small section where you go up into this attic and there's some gnomes and you like solve some puzzles. It's like a little puzzle section. And you unlock the little hat for Mono where you can I think it's a gnome hat where you can like wear the gnome hat and then like customize yourself with it for the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure that's all it is, but it's just a small section. It's just like a little 5-10 minute section, and that's it. There's no gnomes anywhere else in the DLC, as far as I can remember. But I guess that makes sense. If the lady is the one who's creating the gnomes, it would make sense why throughout the rest of Little Nightmares 2 there aren't any, because she just like is at the mall, I guess. She's just over doing stuff here in Little Nightmares 1. God, I love these games. But not only the fact that you get turned into a gnome, but the fact that you are the gnome. You are the gnome that Six fucking munches on. It's just so twisted. It's so sadistic. Like Tarsier are fucking psycho for that. They are insane. I wonder if when they were making the base game, if they even thought of that. Because without that extra context, it still hits so hard. Because like the kind of themes of like hunger and whatever that is very prevalent in Little Nightmares, and it like follows throughout. Not just with like the residents, but with Six, because she's constantly getting hungry, and like first she eats a piece of bread and it's like given to her by the like unknown character through the bars. So it's like oh my god, imagine if the character through the bars was the boy. Holy shit, it might actually be. It might actually be. We don't see that in the DLC, but that could be the boy. I need to see. I need to look up. Little Nightmares is the boy. The bread. Oh, he's Peeta! He literally is Peeta because he throws the bread to Katniss. Oh my god. He has a name and it's Peeta Mellark. Oh my god. Oh, it's not the same one. It's not the same one. It's not the same one. Okay. Alright. Okay, it's not the same one. No, the boy who gives Six bread in Little Nightmares is not the runaway kid. The official Little Nightmares Twitter account has confirmed that the runaway kid is not the one who gives Six the bread. The boy who gives Six the bread is a different child seen in the prison area who throws the bread to her through the bars. Okay. See, I feel like that would have made it even more connected if that was the boy, gives her the bread, shows her that that compassion, that what's the word I'm looking for? That kind of giving, that charitable, that hospitable, whatever. Synonym for that. A synonym for that. And then she unknowingly fucking eats him in chapter 4. That would have like added another layer. That isn't the case, but it still is just like fucking nuts. But yeah, without the context, like her hunger grows. Like she eats the piece of bread that's like given to her, and then she eats the little piece of meat in the cage, even though it's an obvious trap. She's like, I have to eat. I have to get my carbs up. And then she eats the rat, which is like her first living thing that she eats. And then she eats the fucking gnome. Even though the gnome is like presenting her with a sausage, she's like, fuck that, I need the gnome. It's just like, it hits so hard when you're playing the game, but then when giving the extra context, it's just so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Because it would have been crazy enough, like it was already crazy that she ate the gnome. That's number one. It would already have been even crazier to learn, oh shit, the gnomes are regular children turned into them, and she ate one. But it's not just any child, it's the fucking one that you play as in the DLC. Like, it's just mind-blowing. It's just crazy. I feel like I said that about 50 times already, but just playing it again, it kind of brought all that back. All those memories of playing it for the first time, I just it's so brilliant. It's so brilliant. I really just have to I need to go and watch a Let's Play. I need to go and watch a Let's Play of this game because it's just so good. It's so good. And that reveal is just like insane. It's just insane. I love it. You have to play Little Nightmares 2, Mitchie. You said you're very persuasive. I'm not very persuasive, actually. Not very persuasive, actually. You just have to play it. You just do. You just gotta. I mean, Vic's gonna be playing it later in the year anyway. She'll be streaming it probably like September-ish. Maybe even October, early October. So don't watch me play it. play it yourself in between now and then you can watch Vic play it if you want to watch someone play it so badly. Uh, so excited for Little Nightmares 3. Going into Little Nightmares 2 as well, I just like, with the perspective of Little Nightmares 1 and the DLC, I was just like, how could this possibly be topped? It's so good, how could this be topped? But it just, I don't know. It's so good. Oh, voice crack. Little Nightmares 2 is just so good. But it's also very different. It's also very different. So it's hard to say for certain. Like, it's hard to say definitively if I would consider Little Nightmares 2 to be better than the first one. I would say Little Nightmares 2 is better than Little Nightmares 1, but if you include the DLC, it's pretty even, I would say. I would say Little Nightmares 1 plus the DLC is like on par or maybe just slightly above Little Nightmares 2. I would have killed to have Little Nightmares 2 DLC. I was waiting for that DLC. I was like, if this is what they can do with a DLC in Little Nightmares 1, like, what could they do with Little Nightmares 2? But unfortunately, that DLC never came. I don't know what they could have done, like, I don't know how they could have added to it, but I feel like they definitely could have made it work. Because, yeah, I don't know, most, if not all, of the um, the runaway kid story, up until he turns into a gnome and gets eaten by Six, is mostly like unimportant to Six's like the main story. It's like mostly hidden, you know? So they could have definitely done something with that in Little Nightmares 2. But yeah, I just love all that extra context it gives. Like the girl that the runaway kid follows is the one that puts the bed sheets down. That explains why there's bed sheets there. They're like tied together as a rope. The boy is the one in the cage that gets dragged away at the end of chapter 1, when Six is in the cage. There's just like so many little connections like that that just are so cool. Anyway, so excited for Little Nightmares 3. Loved the look of the gameplay and the trailer. And yeah, I think when I play it, I will probably stream it unlisted because I'm probably going to play with an IRL friend. And when we played Split Fiction, I streamed that on YouTube unlisted. Just because when I play games with him, I prefer, especially if it's like a co-op campaign, I prefer to just be in the moment. You know, I prefer to just like chill and like play with like just us and like we're having a grand old time instead of also having to like look at a chat and like that type of thing and like manage my stream and like kind of take my attention away. So I streamed it, but I streamed it unlisted on YouTube so that like I wouldn't get people in watching, but I could like save the gameplay. I think I'm probably going to do the same thing with Little Nightmares 3, so maybe in the future I would like make it public, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna still replay Little Nightmares 2 on stream very soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe sometime in the coming week, I don't know. Um, I would have played Little Nightmares 3 with Vic, but I'm pretty sure it's not crossplay. I think they said on Twitter a year or two ago that the game wasn't going to be crossplay, so I wouldn't have even been able to play with Vic regardless, unfortunately, so I don't know who Vic's gonna play with. Maybe you, Mitchie. Maybe you gotta play Little Nightmares 2 so you can play Little Nightmares 3 with Vic. Or maybe she'll play with like Slayer or Default or something like that. I know she played Split Fiction with Default. I think she played It Takes Two with Default as well, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go eat. I'm pretty hungry, so yeah, I'm gonna go. God, I've really just sat here talking for like a half an hour. But also, I feel like I didn't want to just like restart my stream and then only talk for like 5 minutes and just have like this little 5 minute stream. So I wanted to like talk for a little while at least. Let me see how long the game took. 2.5 hours, so it took longer. I was thinking it would take maybe roughly the same time as Little Nightmares base game, or even less time, but no, it took longer. It took me 2.5 hours, whereas the base game took me 2 hours. Maybe it's because I was less familiar on where to go with the DLC, like that could have added to it, but Chapter 2 is pretty long. And also Chapter 5 in the base game is very short, so um, that might be another reason. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks for tuning in, Mitchie. I appreciate it. Global as well, if you're still here. But yeah, that's all. Bye bye.